When I moved into the house, nothing seemed off at first. Old two-story wood frame home on a quiet street. No traffic, friendly neighbors. Even the dog across the road barked at passing clouds like a cartoon cliche. I chose the house because I needed a place to work. I write and edit from home, and what drew me in was the attic, bright, open, high-ceilinged, a perfect space for a home office. And for a while, it was perfect. I cleaned it up, moved in a desk and a lamp, brought up my laptop. Wi-Fi was weak up there, but honestly, that helped me focus. From day one, the attic was quiet. Too quiet. No birds on the roof, no wind in the beams, not even the creak of wood, just nothing. I told myself it was great insulation. Old houses can be solid. But then came the first strange thing. I was typing one afternoon when I thought I heard someone yelling outside. I paused, turned to look through the window, and realized something was wrong. There was no street. I mean, the attic window used to look out over the front yard. I'd seen the sidewalk, the tree, even the neighbor's car. But now, the glass showed only a flat gray nothing. Not fog, not darkness, just blank. I stood and moved closer. As I walked, the sound rose again. A man's voice, maybe distant, but building like someone shouting for help. But the moment I got close to the window, the sound stopped, and the view returned, grass, tree, dog, everything. I sat back down, unsure. I didn't work much after that. The next morning, I found a wooden sign lying on the attic floor. It hadn't been there before. I was sure I'd cleaned everything. But there it was, next to my chair, faded, old, and carved with one word. Don't look. I blinked. Was it some old junk? Part of the attic before? I didn't remember seeing it earlier. Later, I asked the landlord, an older woman who lived downstairs. She just laughed. Sign? What sign? We haven't even been up there in 10 years. That night, I heard voices. I was reading upstairs, and suddenly from behind the walls, I heard, "Look, look, look." Not loud, not even clear, just a whisper. And it came from both inside the walls and, I swear, from outside. I stood up, looked toward the window, and again it was gray. No details, just a dull, colorless pane. And in the middle of that gray, a figure. Someone was standing in the street, motionless. No features, no face, but I knew they were looking right at me. I backed away fast, nearly knocked over my desk. From that night on, it kept happening. Same time, same window. Sometimes there was a man, sometimes a child, sometimes more than one, always staring, never moving. I started avoiding the attic. I tried blocking the window, hung up a thick black cloth with tacks, tight to the frame. Next evening, the same whisper. Look, I checked the cloth. It was ripped down, thrown in the corner like something had ripped it off violently. And behind the glass, again the gray haze, and a figure closer this time. That's when I began to think maybe it wasn't a window anymore. Maybe it wasn't showing the street at all. I brought up a camera, mounted it on a tripod, set it to record overnight. In the morning, I checked the footage. Nothing but darkness for hours. But at one point, the camera refocused, and it captured a reflection of me. Only I wasn't upstairs that night. I had been asleep on the couch, downstairs, but in the video, I was standing at the attic window, staring out, smiling. I boarded the window up after that, but it didn't stop. The voices came during the day now. Children laughing under the attic, whispers by the walls. Footsteps above me, even when I was downstairs. I stopped going up there. Week 8, I heard my own voice, calling down from the attic. Come on, just look. I didn't go. I moved out, but I still see that window. In dreams, in reflections, sometimes just walking down the street. And I feel it now. They're not on the other side anymore. They're behind me.